All right, so for the next question, we have f of x equals x divided by x minus 8. Find the domain. All right, so when we're looking into identifying the domain, basically what we're doing is we're looking for the values that are not going to be defined for the function. And, you know, to kind of keep things simple for here, obviously there are other functions when, you know, our domain is going to be not defined. In this case, we have a rational function. And typically when we have a rational function, we have a polynomial. What we're looking for, a polynomial in the numerator as well as in the denominator. We are looking for when is the denominator going to be 0, because that is going to make our function undefined. All right. So you can obviously, you can probably see that. Well, when x is equal to 8, the function is undefined, right? So you could just say like x cannot equal 8, because when x equals 8, that makes my denominator equal 0, and we can't divide by 0, right? That's not going to be defined. So how to rewrite the domain? Well, basically for a function here, we know that, if we were just going to have this polynomial function, it's going to be defined for all real numbers. But it's going to basically now we're going to say all real numbers except number 8, right? So the domain is all real numbers except 8, right? Or when x equals 8. So a couple ways that we kind of work on this is we kind of draw a number line, right? And we can say, okay, here's 8. So basically every other number on this number line, here's like all the set of all of x values. This is a set of all x values. All these values are defined except for 8. So you can see everything to the left of 8, everything to the right of 8, right? So therefore, to write this in interval notation, which is the notation that we use in our pre-calculus class, I can say, well, if I keep on going to the left, smaller and smaller numbers, that's going to be to negative infinity. And that's going to go all the way over to 8, but I'm going to use a parenthesis because 8 is not defined. And then we're going to continue from 8 being not defined all the way to infinity. And we'll just go and connect those with the union symbol.